All right, so we're going to talk about the neck today. The neck is a really important um, factor. A lot of people love their neck rubbed. They really want you to dig into it and get into it and scrape it down. I don't do that up front. It was funny because when I started doing massage, that's what everybody wanted, and I would do that. But I felt like it really didn't benefit people. It actually made stuff worse. And as I started to get clients that were coming in with headaches, I couldn't even touch the neck. Their neck was so inflamed, so red, so painful. I couldn't work the neck. It would create too much pain. So then I started looking at the other parts of the body and realized that if your shoulders aren't working, your neck's going to hurt. If your legs and glutes aren't working, your neck's going to hurt. Everything is basically like taking a bottle, shaking it up, and then all that pressure is going to go up to the neck, literally to the neck of the bottle. And that's what your body's basically doing. Your lymphatic system is so full, there's so much pressure in the whole system, you might not feel it below, chest down, but you're only going to feel it up in the neck. And that to me is you're having your lymphatic system is full, it's congested, and it's not flowing like it should. If it's flowing like it should, your neck shouldn't hurt. So, chiropractic is great for like a quick relief, but it's not guaranteed it's going to last. What the way I look at the body is through the eyes of the lymphatic system, and it's like a kink in a garden hose. If you have a kink on your rib cage, on your stomach line, on your waistline, on your legs, that's all going to hold fluid and it's going to have a suffocation effect. So then by the time the blood flow gets up to the neck where it needs to like a water type consistency, it's not going to be able to flow through there very well. And it's like trying to having that shaken bottle up. It's like you're just trying to let a little pressure off the neck. um, that's not going to fix anything. You actually have to liquefy the whole system. You have to thin down the whole system so that way your body can start processing that over a long period of time. And a lot of my clients get 2 to 3 weeks of relief, up to a month or more, depending on how their body works for them, how much mobility they have, things that they do at home, things that they change, all those things. So for me, when I work the neck, it's just an assessment. I go through and I feel how the bands feel on the neck. Um, do they feel ropey? Do they feel full? Do they feel congested? As I go through and I push that from the neck, from the occiput down, how does it feel? Does it hurt? What's it feel like? What are the sensations that are they allowed to breathe easier? Are they a little bit heavier breathing? I I kind of, when I look at a client and I'm picking up their head and I'm feeling their head, I'm looking right at right at their stomach, because I'm watching how they breathe. Because that for me is just kind of, if I look at what my fingers touching, I might miss the overall viewpoint of their body language. So when I work at the neck, it's just an assessment. Once I start massaging the neck, I feel the upper traps. Then I'll do range of motion, and I'll basically go through and for some reason I always go to the right first, and then to the left. This is my left. This is my right. When I do the range to the right, I said, "Do you have any pain, tightness, tension that you feel?" They could say, "Yeah, I feel on the left side," and then I ask, "Is it by the ear? Is it by the spine?" Because that means different things. There's three different pathways. So if I do range of motion and I go to the left and I have tension by my ear on the right, that means for the fluid flow is your pec minor is too short and it's not letting blood flow go through the shoulder. If it's closer to the spine, it's sternal flow. And then if it's in between that, it's the fluid that's stuck in between here. At least that's the way I understand the body. So a lot of times when people come in with neck tension, I'll fix the shoulders first. I might fix the flow a little bit. I'll recheck the neck, and the neck doesn't have any issues to it. It doesn't have the tightness. Now, if they're really congested in the legs and the glutes, and they're having bloating issues and all that stuff, then it's going to be a whole body process. So I start with the neck first. I assess to see how it feels to you, range of motion, and then I fix the shoulders, and then I'll check the neck again. Then I'll flush the whole system on the front side, and I'll check the neck again. And 9 times out of 10, even headaches will be 50%, if not 80% less painful just by flushing the front side. I'll flip them, flush that side, flip them supine again, if enough time's available, to flush out the system again and recheck their neck. Funny thing is, I've had people have tight bands on their body, and as we flush the front, flush the back, reflush the front, the neck tension is still there. So then what I have them do is I have them lift their underwear, basically put their fingers underneath their underwear band, and then we'll do range of motion on the neck. No pain, full range of motion. Pick the underwear back off, or take their hands off where the underwear is sticking on their system again. Range of motion is tight, it's stiff. Do it again. Thumbs underneath the underwear band, full range of motion, no pain. Your lymphatic system is that quick. I hate to say it, but some of the lymphatic classes that I know of and that I've taken, they say your lymphatic system is slow, and I'm going to 100% disagree with that concept. I think there's a time and a place for that, but for the average people that don't have lymph nodes removed and stuff like that, your lymphatic system is very, very fast. It's as fast as your heart can pump blood flow, and based upon that information, you can heal really quickly. So that's my understanding of what the neck is. That's how I look at the neck. And there's certain things that, there's the front side of the neck, the back side. I mean, the neck is very detailed, and if you're just a massage therapist and you're just running your knuckles through there, that doesn't feel good. So that's just my 2 cents on that.